So, Joshua, we've covered a lot of really good territory here. If you were going to have people take away one most important thing from what we've talked about, or what we haven't talked about yet, but if there was one thing that you wanted people to remember most above all, what would that be?
The most important thing you can learn from my background is always challenge yourself. I had to take on an entirely different department, which I didn't have any expertise in, and learn it and get up to speed. And it's been one of the best things that happened in my career. I had a similar experience when I switched from a different type of law, from doing a litigation labor employment to being a corporate securities attorney. Always challenge yourself. Always look for those new opportunities. Don't be set in kind of that day to day and what you're working on, and that's always going to be your expertise. It has served me so well in my career, been forcing myself to be challenged. We talked about earlier, I manage the facilities team. I have learned so much about facility systems, about HVACs, about the plumbing systems, and the real estate and commercial real estate. I know it's going to serve me well as I progress in my career, not because I'm going to be in charge of HVACs for the rest of my career, but knowing what they go through, knowing what it takes to upgrade a building or to put new improvements into a building is going to serve me well in multiple aspects. Some I won't even know. It'll come to me in 2 or 3 years when I have a specific business objective to accomplish. So always challenge yourself. I think that's the big takeaway. The other is that HR and legal are so good to be naturally complementary. And they are naturally, when they work well together, it is so helpful to the company. It helps the company run so much smoother so you can focus on the actual business issues and not on the actual just running of the company. And when I said running of the company, things like payroll, things like compensation, things like benefits, things like what's the structure of your employees. When you get them working together and you can just say those are all set, then the company can look and focus on where's our next big business opportunity? Where's our next acquisition that we want to go to? If those aren't working well, you're wasting a lot of time trying to fix those while you're also trying to grow the business, and that's never fun.